He opened a can of food for the puppy, but only gave it a tiny spoonful. Even though the puppy was clearly upset, he still refused to give more. The man licked off the last bit from the spoon, then turned and put the can back in the fridge. The leftover food could feed the dog for 7 days, but the man himself had not eaten for 3. After hesitating, he still chose not to eat. He turned away to drink water and fill his stomach. The puppy saw this and began to worry. It gently pushed the bowl toward him, as if asking him to eat instead, but the man smiled and comforted the dog. In this world, the puppy was his only family, but he feared if he starved to death, no one would be left to care for the dog, so he decided to head out and search for food. The world outside had become a wasteland. Solar flares had gone out of control. The ground temperature now passed 70 degrees. Even with a protective suit, the 38-degree air could still suffocate him. Just minutes after stepping out, his gear kept setting off alarms, but he had no choice. He was gambling his life for food. He soon found a supermarket. Following the signs, he quickly located the pet food aisle. Being able to keep the dog alive a bit longer made him even happier than finding food for himself. Once he confirmed nothing edible remained, he marked the entrance with a warning. He had marked the whole city like this. The map had no clean space left. Searching for supplies was getting harder and harder. To stay alive, he needed to reach the next city. But just as he prepared to leave, his rover sounded the alarm. A sandstorm was approaching fast. He had to turn back immediately. Even 1 second late could cost him his life. He was lucky. He made it back to the shelter alive. The first thing he did was scrub off the radioactive dust from his suit. Once he had forgotten, and it gave him cancer. So now he was slowly waiting for death. He knew he did not have long, but every time he came home and saw his beloved dog, he felt that all of it was worth it. To make sure the dog could live well, he built a special chip. He scanned every book in the basement, and every survival skill into it. He did all of this, so that after his death, a robot with all this knowledge could replace him, and care for the puppy, until its final day.